This is a explicit podcast. You have been warned. Michael Worth. Holodeck Hype.
Program complete. Enter when ready.
Hi, and welcome to the #1 comedy podcast on the internet for Star Trek, geek, news, movies, television. We are #1. We are Holodeck Hype. I'm your host, Frank.
And I'm Josh.
If you believed any of that sentence, wow, you have not been listening to us.
We are #1 in our nines. You're #1, Kyung. Remember what that's from, Dan?
Yeah.
Rumble in the Bronx.
No. What is it?
Rumble in the Bronx with Jackie Chan, the kid. He goes,
Oh.
"You're #1, Kyung."
Oh, man. All right. You're on your own on that one.
Shame on you.
I'm sorry. I've seen a lot of Jackie Chan movies, but that one doesn't ring a bell.
Rumble in the Bronx. That's where his first USA breakout hit.
Okay, I've probably seen it, but maybe when it came out around then.
Still,
Like,
shame on you.
It's been a long time.
Hey, guess what? We're
What?
on Podbean, holodeckhype.podbean.com. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/holodeckhype. We're also on Twitter @holodeckhype. We also have an email at holodeckhype@gmail.com. What do you think about that, Frank? Sorry to cut you off, but I was tired of your bullshit.
All right, and justified. That was justified.
Hey.
You do it, and always you do it.
You do it.
I got you. You do it. I don't like how aggressive you come in all the time. You're like, you do it.
I'm so mad that you haven't seen Rumble in the Bronx. That's when he has a Game Gear, dude, and he goes like this. He gives a kid. He goes, and then they put on Jackie Chan. He goes, "I gave him my old video game." That's what he says. He gives him a Game Gear. Sega Game
Not to
Gear.
cut you off, but YouTube, go to
You do it.
/holodeck hype and make comments. Subscribe, throw shade at us, whatever you need to do. Get angry, say something.
I'm angry.
Josh is angry. Why not be angry with him? We are on season 4, episode 8 of Star Trek: The Next Generation, if you didn't know. And this episode is called Future Imperfect. And let's get this shit show on the road. I don't remember this one.
Nah, I don't even know what it's about. I didn't read anything, but I feel like it's like, you know how Howard Stern used to look at women with a laser pointer and point out all their. I think he's like, you're imperfect. In the future, this would be very imperfect.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Jesus. Picard's got the fucking trombone out. Not Picard,
yeah.
sorry, Riker.
Riker, yeah. He's got his Mardi Gras. He's waiting for them to take other tops off. I've got beats galore. Look at Geordi. I'm throwing beats too. Like no one looks at him.
Geordi, you can't see anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. We can put all the lights we want on these beats. You'll never be able to see. God, everyone praises him for fucking playing a little trombone.
Yeah.
They're all laughing and shit. God. Twirling their hair. Oh, Riker. He can blow on that trombone pretty well.
I wonder what else you can blow on. Blow on my nipples.
Jesus. They just pass him a note. Hey, this says my nipples on it. Perfect.
I like to have my nipples blown on.
That's what gets me. Also my clit.
Would you do it for me, please?
It's getting creepy. People have some low or be like turning it up. They're like, what did he say?
You're on perfect data.
Except for your dick. Smells just like me. And but we fucked.
This is birthday cake they're eating. Jesus.
God, Jesus. A DQ cookie cake?
God, I'm big into ice cream. Hey, I'm okay with ice cream cake, buddy.
I am too, but I'd rather have that than regular cake, honestly.
Yeah, me too. You're right.
Yeah. For sure. Even one year, I didn't want a birthday cake, and my mom got me like a giant chocolate chip cookie cake kind of thing.
Were you eating sausages on a paper plate as well for your birthday?
If you go to Podbean, you can put no one cares what Frank eats on there in the comments. Maybe let's get a meme going. No one cares what Frank eats.
I'm sure no one does.
Exactly. Let's get that going, internet. God.
Just a picture of you. No one cares what you eat, and nobody cares about you.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, that hits home in so many ways.
He's not dead.
God. Let's rehash how upset you got at the last podcast. Let's see if I can make your blood boil tonight.
Still upset. How dare you? How dare you claim Eric Roberts is dead?
He's not dead. He's dead in my heart.
Why?
Baby.
Why? What did he do?
He hasn't starred in anything relevant lately. So he died in my heart.
Oh no, dude. I think he's been in something that's pretty good.
Just like a lot of ex-girlfriends I've dated. They died in my heart. They're not in my life relatively, so they died in my heart.
So Eric Roberts, IMDb. Well, remember he was in Sons of Anarchy. Or no, it was Justified. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
So Eric Roberts has like fucking like 30 things that are in pre or post production, dude.
Oh,
wow.
Excuse me.
Yeah, dude, he is working, dude. He has like 16 credits in 2017. Oh, he's like 30 credits in 2017. 16. He's got like half the page. This guy's IMDb goes. If you print this out, it fucking take your ink toner out.
Well, I mean, it's like, are those all like huge roles or?
Well, I mean, you don't need to talk about much more than The Specialist, but we can talk about other ones, right?
Okay, tell me some more.
Oh, obviously, Best of the Best, right?
You're the best. Alright.
I guess a lot of this is just nothing. I mean, he was like a fucking.
You're like nothing. It's like
he's on Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Yeah.
I think I've been on Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Yeah. Somehow you were in the background for sure.
The L Word, which is a show, and I think it was on TV.
Hey, which is a show? I don't
Entourage.
know.
I don't know.
Never seen it.
Crash. Heroes. I guess he was on Heroes.
Oh, okay. Don't know I've seen him in it, but sure.
Criminal
I believe
Minds,
he
Young and the Restless. I don't know. He's just doing a lot of stuff. I mean, he keeps acting, which is great because I know that he's alive and he's well and he's not dead like you post that he was. You asshole.
Well, I mean, if they can make a digital Tupac, they can make a digital Eric Roberts.
They better damn do it.
You think we should have Eric Roberts after he dies into a digital form so we can have him in many movies?
I would just here's my thing is if I could cut you out of this podcast, the first person I'd pick was Eric Roberts to do it with. Of course, right?
I think there's a multitude of people you'd rather do this podcast with.
Keith David being almost close to number one behind Eric Roberts. Louis Gossett Jr. Close to that as well.
Exactly. I mean, there's a lot that you'd rather have. Fuck, I'd imagine like Garfield the cat more than me, but you're stuck with me. So
I keep you over that.
Wow. Oh, I found one that was a little bit better then. Wow.
Yeah, it's okay.
I made it.
You don't make it there very much, but
yeah. Even the Domino's delivery pizza voice you'd rather have.
The pizza voice?
Mm-hmm. Annoyed.
Oh, the Noid? I mean, yeah, of course.
Gotta avoid the Noid. God, her hair is pinned up.
It's like, very,
old-timey.
Yeah, it's got those little spikes.
It's got like a...
he's in the future. Yes, they're making her older. I forget. He's in the future. That's why he's got the fucking
he's got
gray.
that hot gray streak.
He's got that fucking... He's like Keanu Reeves after he comes back from Dracula's palace. His hair gets all gray.
Oh, yeah. That's right. God. The dick's so hard, though. Cause
that's in the actual book. Like,
Is it?
Yeah, Jonathan... what's his last name? Oh, Harker. He gets...
Harker.
They even talk about it, that he's like, oh, his hair has changed,
Yeah.
I mean, if you saw Gary Oldman fucking running up the side of a building like a fucking spider, wouldn't your hair change?
Yeah, I'd imagine my pubes would go first.
God. Silver pubes?
Just a gray patch, I'm sure.
I just see Gary Oldman and my fucking hair go gray.
Whether or not he's in Dracula outfit
It
or
doesn't
not.
matter, dude.
He commands such presence. And you're just like, oh, God, it's Gary Oldman. Jesus. What am I going to do? Now, that guy is not dead.
Dang, how dare you. Yeah, he is dead, Frank. He died last year. You don't get hot like I do.
No.
It's alright.
She's got like a nightgown on, basically. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is it?
That's her lab coat, though. She always wears something like that.
Dang, Riker is looking old, though.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the time me and Picard docked?
It was a long time ago. I wonder what Picard looks like in this, because you know how they age him in those ones, right?
And then great if they put a toupee on him. All of a sudden that hair. He just grew all this old hair. You would think, too, like, they might have put a toupee on him, because I would imagine advanced in the medical field, like, if you wanted hair, you could have hair, you know?
Yeah, I know. You can
Maybe
literally, people would get they don't get headaches anymore.
Yeah.
You know, they, like, don't have anything. They've came so far. People get stabbed in the fucking chest, and they fucking put them under the fucking potato blanket, and they baked potato blanket. They're fucking fine.
Yep. Yeah. But they can't solve baldness.
Yeah, they can't solve baldness. And that was the whole thing, like Geordi, he can't see, and I guess maybe, you know, weird anomalies or whatever like that, but it's like, they can almost, you know...
right into space. Like,
you can go into space.
Light years away.
But they can fix everything, like, you know, computer-wise. It can almost make you a cyborg. Why can't they hook? Well, I guess that's what they do, basically, right? They give him a visor. He can actually see better than anybody, but, you know, he can't see like really a human.
Yeah. You would think they would just give him a video feed of what it actually looks like, and then just be like, hey, yep, there's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
If you were seeing in front of you, like, what's the difference? Like a POV view.
Oh, yeah, POV porn. I'm in.
Whoa. Hey, I just meant POV.
POV porn? I'm in.
No. Okay. All right. Thick mascara crying. All right. I
POV
get it,
porn?
but...
I'm in. He's not dead.
No. God, there's so many times you're jumping in. You're like, POV porn? I'm in.
Anybody says that, you know, you get a point of view, and I go, point of view. I'm like the fucking whoopsies guy from or Toasty guy from Mortal Kombat. Toasty.
Yeah. Perfect.
POV porn. I'm in.
I'm in. Just pop up. I'm in. God. We need to cut out of you on this episode. Just I'm in. Just call this episode.
Oh look, dude, speaking of Geordi, he's got eyes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit. You can see now. He's like,
God, this is full reading rainbow, dude. God, he's LeVar Burton without that. He's a very attractive man. That's very interesting. How that visor just makes him. That's why he never gets any. He has to go to the holodeck. It's that visor, man. I just pointed it out.
Yeah. Oh shit. Got a fucking
God. There's a fucking dirty Ferengi on there.
Yeah. Dirty Ferengi.
So where's Geordi? I wonder where Geordi, or not Geordi, Troy.
Yeah.
I wonder how they age her.
They can't. They're probably just age.
Look how they age Worf. They didn't even age. They didn't even do anything to him.
And they just shaved a little bit of his roast beef off. That's it.
And your roast beef gets a little less firm when you get older. Just cut a little bit more off.
Oh, they gave Picard the day off on this one.
You think this is Picard's back in? He's back in England, tending to his flock.
Stewart was just like, "Look, I need some family time." We're like, "All right, we'll let you leave."
Show his shit.
It's never gonna be anything.
Well, by season 4. Oh, look, he's right there.
Oh shit, he's got a beard.
God, perfect.
Oh man, this is like basically like a mirror episode.
Yeah. Oh, there's Troy. Oh, she's
she's
just
got
as attractive as normal. She's got a little Frankenstein streak, just like everyone else does. That's just instantly age somebody. Oh, just put a gray streak in there.
Yeah, just looks like Picard came in her hair.
Which he did.
Yeah, exactly. Riker's like, wait, you didn't age. You just have cum in your hair.
It's sticky. Isn't that just having like something about Mary with Ben Stiller? Doesn't that happen? Doesn't she get like use it as like paste or something like that?
Yeah, no. Well, he like blows a load in his hand, and then she she
Oh,
answers,
she says it's like, oh, it's that hair gel.
Yeah, and then she just mooses her hair out. Yeah.
What a fucking dumb movie.
Yeah. I mean, I always taste hair gel.
Oh,
so
damn. That's unfortunate. God, Picard, hey.
He's tight and trim, dude.
He's so trim, dude. God.
That beard, dude. He looks like a master and commander. Like,
he should just immediately take out like a knife right now and stab somebody just to show his power. That's the way I feel.
Or cut Beverly's clothes off.
Yeah, cut him off. I like how they like grew his like hair out in the back.
Yeah, he's kind of almost got a mullet. It's like a faux mullet.
Yeah, it's a skullet, dude. That's what you call skullet.
Yeah, it's beautiful though.
It's beautiful. I like that beard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's generous. You can tell it's got a lot.
That's
of
the thing with him. He looks the same as he. You can tell 1987 Picard versus 30 years later, which I just saw a movie with him in, and they actually age him more because.
Right. Yeah.
They age him more in that one because it's more in the future. That's not a spoiler or anything, but
right.
But he now, you can make him look old and you can make him look young. You can still believe he's like 60 years old, even though he's like fucking almost 80.
Yeah, easily. Yeah. Well, he doesn't look bad in that Showtime show or Star.
I haven't Blunt Talk. It's on Stars.
Yeah, Blunt Talk. Yeah.
Is there a newer season that I'm missing?
I don't know. How many
so.
seasons did you watch?
I think 2.
Yeah, that's all there is, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's upsetting. Did he end that or?
No, it's still going.
Okay,
nope.
Good.
Still going. Blunt Talk.
Well, it's going to be Memorial Day here. You gonna make some burgers or something like that? Because I know I am.
Oh, we're way past Memorial Day on this episode.
Right. Well, I mean, I know, but we just take people in the past. They're like Michael Dorn's slide into fucking different Star Trek worlds.
No, Memorial Day should be served with pizza, honestly.
I feel like I'm going to make... So I have naan, right? I feel like I'm going to make naan pizzas and then put a burger in between it and eat it. So pizza and then a burger in between it. What do you think about that?
I think you've made a masterpiece. I don't... There's nothing that you're saying that is wrong.
So
it's
you make
first time ever.
2 naan pizzas, 2 little naan pizzas, because I get the toaster versions because I like to have them with eggs. Love it. I make two over easy eggs, maybe even 3 if I'm feeling feisty on the weekends.
Oh, God, I like that. All
and
right.
then I dip
your box and shadow box in the air. Right?
Yeah. And I usually prep my bacon, which I didn't since I had a Domino's disaster, as we all know from the previous episode, Garlic Gate 2017.
Which is a real thing that happened.
Which is a real thing that happened. Check your watches. It happened 2 weeks ago if you're looking at this podcast.
Yeah, obviously you should know. If you've listened to this previously, that Garlic Gate was not 6 garlic cups, but 12 for delivery.
Oh, fuck, dude. That's Riker's son, dude. He just got incepted.
Oh, shit. All right. Does he make his son come on him?
Oh, God. You're a fucking world disaster. Jesus.
This is all I need to know. Like, is this going to happen or what?
No, but 2 little toaster naan pizzas, slap together a big burger in between it. I think I'm on.
Yeah, you're on common ground with me.
I think I'm definitely going to go buy some bison, probably, and then to put some little really finely chopped onions in there to get it a little more moist, and then make some burgers.
Oh man, what a treat!
Yeah, get some good cheese. I like to get a nice. I know I like shitty lettuce, iceberg lettuce, but I'll get shitty lettuce and then put it over the shredder. So because I like shredded lettuce. I don't like a piece of lettuce on my. I don't like it on a sandwich. I don't like it on a. It's like I'll throw it out. I almost take it out. Yeah, I'm a shredded
like
lettuce
too
guy.
Much. Yeah. If it's shredded, it's like it's light. You don't really taste as much.
Well, it needs to be the reason why I like lettuce on my sandwiches and everything.
It's like almost like a chip. It's crisp.
It's crunchy. Yeah, it's crunchy, and it has like little. It's doesn't have a lot of flavor, but it's wet kind of, so it gives you that. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
and I like
obviously,
tomatoes
like
too.
to get it wet, right?
I'm
Sure.
I'm big on tomatoes. You know, thinly sliced tomatoes, and it has to hit that mayonnaise. It has to be touching mayonnaise.
Well, yeah, after a while it gets wet and you get that white stuff, which is mayonnaise, right? Sure.
Yeah, there you go.
I felt like you were getting hot under the collar. Just listening to me, you're like trying to describe my fucking sandwich.
He's fucking talking about cum. It's asshole.
Again, what's new?
God damn it. That's been how that guy.
Wow, we ended that one pretty early, actually.
Really? Yeah. 18 minutes in.
18 minutes in, perfect.
I think that's all our podcast should be is 18 minutes.
You think so?
It's a ride to work for most people, right? So 20 minutes ride to work, right?
Sure, yeah. We could make each episode half an episode.
God. Jesus.
We would be doing this the rest of our fucking lives.
No, I just want to get to fucking Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, God, it's gonna be years away here. we got a long way to go.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we just stop and do Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. Well, that's like 4 or 5 podcasts behind us where we've discussed stopping many times. You mean just full stop, just end it. And then what?
No, just the next one would be Holiday Hype episode 82, but it would be like, hey, we're not doing fucking Next Generation because we're tired of it.
We're doing Deep Space Nine.
We're doing DS9.
Wow.
And Avery Brooks is in the house. Imagine we got Avery Brooks to be on our first episode for a Deep Space Nine podcast. And he's playing the fucking piano with William Shatner.
Just blowing horns and fucking throwing shit.
I watch it tonight. Every time we do talk about it on this, I watch that I just go straight to the Avery Brooks one and I watch them play that fucking piano and they sing to each other and then they talk to each other and they don't make any sense whatsoever to anything.
No, that's like the most psychotic episode. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, like filming that. There's nothing you glean from that.
It's
like no insight.
You know, William Shatner's got a decent. He's weird and he's got like a. If you let him go, you know, he can do whatever, and he's kind of weird and quirky. But the biggest problem is you don't put an Avery Brooks in there because he's a master and a genius and a great actor, a brilliant actor. But the problem is he's like a Val Kilmer. I think he's psychotic.
Yeah. Oh, there's some loose. If you watch that interview, which I don't. What is that off of? I can't remember.
It's called Captains.
Captains.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought it was called. Yeah. If you go to the 4th one, and you know, regardless if you've seen Deep Space Nine, when he interviews him, it's like
it's
nonsensical.
It's a treat. He walks into Avery Brooks' house. Avery Brooks has all this African American and African like art and all this stuff, and it's beautiful. And then they sit down at this weird piano.
And Avery Brooks
and here it goes, dude. Avery Brooks start playing, and they talk via song for a while. It's just, it's nuts.
Yeah, you got to commit to that one. Yeah.
I like that. I mean, honestly, my favorite is because Kate Mulgrew,
she talks on that stage.
She interviews you know, William Shatner, and they talk about him and his life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the 60s where he kind of messed up and he, you know, he's had many wives and he talk about stuff and it's really revealing and that's actually really cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, this show seems like it really kind of limited everybody in their lives, you know, kind of fucked up their whole lives basically. I mean, it's a long fucking 7 years, Jesus.
Well, I mean, the first one was only 3, you know.
Right,
but you're talking about Next Generation. Yeah, you got 7 years. I mean, and then you got Michael Worf. He'll slide to any one of them as he sees fit. You know, he'll do it for 25 years, 30 years.
Yeah, he's probably going to be on the new one. He's got to be.
He has to be. He'll be like
believe he will be.
Admiral of the fucking Klingon Empire or something. You know, and
he'll do fan service. Yeah,
here's fucking Michael Worf, dude, running around. It's roast beef head.
Yeah.
He should. You know what I follow him on Twitter, right? Well, before I got rid of all my social media stuff, but like I followed him on Twitter, and he still looks really young. So he could actually probably be, because they put makeup on those guys. He could be a Klingon. He could be Worf. They could just have him slide into an episode.
Right.
Just be like, here I am. I'm Worf. Remember, I went to Deep Space Nine and I went to every other one, so here I am.
Is there an episode?
He's a punch card. He times in. They just show him fucking at the time clock. Click.
God, he's got a Star Trek barcode.
He's like, click.
Just scan it. You're in for your review. Come on in, Mr. Dorn.
It's 8:05. You're late.
God, he's got his own dressing room permanently on the lot. Dorn's room.
They're like, wait, Michael Dorn's in it? He's like, it's in it. It's just law. It's law. Yeah.
Yeah, it's law.
It's law for Star Trek. Michael Dorn.
He's in every episode possible.
I wanted to get one of the T-shirts before I quit all the Twitter, but he's We Want Worf. He has this T-shirt. It's called We Want Worf.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I don't know if we could stop this, though, because the biggest problem is that I feel like maybe we would watch Deep Space Nine too intently.
I don't, because we've seen these too many. Like Deep Space Nine, I think I'm only on one full or two. It's really, I can't really say that I've watched it 2 full times. I'm close, but I didn't do a full. So, I mean, my first time.
I've seen one. I've only gone one through, so I'd probably be sketchy on knowing like what the episode was about. I would probably remember pieces.
We're sketchies
of
these, but man, we just
I've
seen these so many times.
Me too. I mean,
at least like we said, like at least 3 times, because the first.
Oh yeah.
And then I had and then Spike TV played them, and then I watched them again. So it's like it's got to be a conglomerate of at least every one 3 times.
Yeah, for sure, man. At least close to that.
So most of them I want to Deep Space Nine.
We're just like, I remember this part. Yeah.
Yeah, Deep Space Nine is like 2. Most of them, it's not even 2. Most of them, it's probably 1 for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm re-going through Voyager right now, and that's my second playthrough. But
I think I've watched the last 3 seasons because I had those illegally on, like way back when, on like DVD, like on it, like for AVI files. The last 3 seasons, so I've seen the last 3 seasons a lot, and that's the best. That's when 7 of 9 has that world where she doesn't play the Borg, outside.
I just think it's funny. Like I'm on season 2, maybe, I don't know, like close to one of the, or maybe I'm on season 3, but like they have her on the front of Netflix. The title, it says Star Trek Voyager, and it's just 7 of 9. And
of course, they're going to use her for all of it. She's
way later, right? Like, yeah, it's insane. Like, she doesn't come until like half of it's almost over. Like,
yeah, they're going to use her for all of it just because she's. Yeah. I mean, and she's super attractive. Mm-hmm. I mean, so it's. Yeah, they're going to use her for all of it, and she's only in the last 3. Maybe she's in 3 for half of it, if I remember. I think she's only in the last 3.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just like they just like,
because I remember they had Cass, and Cass she's an attractive woman as well.
Sure,
because they have to have the attractive woman. I mean, they all the Star Treks do, right? But
you gotta have eye candy, sure.
Yeah, well, because most of the people watching this are heterosexual men, so they got to do
they're
that.
Fat and they're shitty and they look gross. Like shit.
Yeah, they look like us, right? So.
Oh wow,
he's not dead.
I want to disagree. I'm not getting hot, but I want to disagree.
Yeah, I guess most of them don't look like us because I'm not. I mean, I'm not overweight, I guess. But that being said, yeah, she's on the, and that's my favorite because like the last 3 are the best, I think, of that series. But it's on BBC America. Like BBC America always played Next Generation, but now they're playing Voyager a lot.
Nice.
So it's on there, and so I watched one today, and she was wearing the bun. Kate Mulgrew hadn't let her hair down, so I knew it was season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Cass was there, Neelix was there, farting around. Yeah,
cooking shit, throwing pans,
cooking shit. He's like, I made coffee. Great, I've got a fucking computer here. I've got a fucking computer here that can make it exactly what you did. Why the fuck do we need you? Go kill yourself.
Yeah. There's an air hatch. No one needs you.
Here you go. Here's a gun. Here's a phaser. It's set on maximum. Here you go.
Go ahead and end it.
There's like
Sorry,
one
buddy.
that I just watched, and it was in like the second season or so. And he's like he went to Kate Mulgrew's like office, and he's like, I want to be more involved in the stuff on the ship. And then here you see, and later on he's there too. You see fucking Neelix in the boardroom with like Henry and Tom Paris and fucking Tuvok, and he's sitting there, and what the fuck is this guy,
is this fry cook
this
doing?
cook doing here talking about this shit? It's like when they have, and I guess she's chief medical officer, right? But like Gates McFadden, when they're talking stuff, it's just like,
About
hey,
the ship? Like, why is she here? Yeah.
sometimes
like,
you're just sitting there like, I guess she's chief medical officer, I get it. But like, really,
Right.
he just needs a fucking like communicator to Beverly. We're gonna be in a battle. You might gonna get sick bay ready for casualties or people that are gonna get hurt. Bye.
I'm
you know?
Picard out.
Yeah, bye. You know.
Until then, face the corner.
Yeah, until then, just
Wait, what?
keep doing those squats to get out those imperfections. Bring it back to the episode.
Okay. I've got a laser pointer.
I just remember Howard Stern, like, this was many years back, like, and he was on E. They would, like, put his shows on
Yeah.
E. And he'd put he'd have girls come in and he'd use that fucking laser point and be like, I see some cellulite. He'd say leet. He would always say it, and it bothered the hell out of me. There's some cellulite there. Circle it.
Yeah. That's perfect, though. They had
I love
something to
Howard
think about
Stern,
when
I
they
mean.
went home.
Yeah, I love Howard Stern. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
not for
okay.
that. I mean, he's kind of, some things are questionably kind of misogynist and sexist, but he's really not like that in real life, obviously. I mean, he's
No,
actually a really great guy. His character, yeah.
I mean, it's like what we play. We play characters on this.
You play a character in real life, though, unfortunately. Do you see that kid with the face? You see that fucking...
The fuck?
This is scary as hell.
God. Outfit, Jesus.
What a choice of film the day
Yeah.
that your fucking son came out with a weird place. Oh my god, I'm fucking creeped out.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, let's see what he picks of Mrs. T. Riker. It's probably a him like farting on her face or something. Jesus, okay.
Are they going to show a video of him and Picard docking?
Yeah, he asked for his wife, and then it just goes, "Ha ha, got you."
I hacked into this.
Remember when I showed your dad a tape of us docking? Got you.
Here's the part where I jerked him off with popcorn butter.
He was
Watch
hungry
this.
for it.
You
You
hot.
just show pictures of them like wrestling and touching. It's weird.
Yeah. Oh, is this Mrs. Riker, huh?
This is Mrs. Riker.
Hmm. Yeah, good thing she died.
God,
what?
she's attractive. Jesus,
I'm
God,
just joking.
she's very
God.
attractive. Will's got his like silk shirts on and stuff. You know, Will, like outside of his uniform, he wears just like silks, fine, loose-fitting silks, dude. Kind of like
Yep.
I would, like kind of like I am now.
Yeah, no nipple chafing.
Oh God,
Just
remember
silk.
when we were in the one episode where he had to wear that thing and the guy had that nipple that would cut through? Remember that thing?
Oh, yeah.
I took those
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, that's right.
Nipple cutters.
Yes.
That was close to the episode where that guy's face gets peeled back. I think the next
Oh.
one was our favorite. Where they phaser the guy's face
That
off.
should be nominated for an award. That episode.
And for greatest special effects against, whatever 1987 was, some great
No,
people.
up
And then
against 2017.
up against 2017.
Up against the best. In
It's
this
like
year.
up against Jurassic Park, Jurassic
Yeah.
World. Academy Award goes to episode 13, Star Trek Season 1, 1987. I don't know how it got here, but congratulations.
You're the winner. You are.
Michael
the winner.
Dorn is the one that fucking accepts it. Of course, dude, he slid in there.
course, yeah.
Slide in there.
I think it was like everyone in Star Trek.
It was great. I had to be on the drive through the whole time. We haven't talked about much about Worf being on the drive. What? I forget. It's because it was roast beef head, right? That's why
Right.
why we got that.
Well, it hasn't been like more centric episodes, so.
Dude.
I mean, honestly.
We're going to get him, though. Remember when?
Yeah, we are going to get him, but
Those
he
two-parters.
really hasn't done this much,
Yeah.
Perfect. Of course, Picard comes out.
What's the problem? Let me fix it.
Riker, you've been growing tits. You are imperfect.
Future imperfect. Your future imperfect.
Everything about you looks like shitty drive-through.
Your hair wouldn't get like that for being old. Looks
Look at me.
stupid.
You had to catch a cum. Wait, what?
We docked.
End of story. Everyone watch this video. Computer on screen.
God, yeah, viewer. He's on main viewer. God.
Have to show everybody.
What a monster, dude.
Of course it is. Oh, this is just a hologram? A hologram? It'd be great if that
Romulan.
left.
It's a Romulan hologram. Yeah,
That'd be
here's the
great.
reason why I don't want to stop is the Four Lights episode.
Yeah.
Which I feel like that's one we may not,
Ever get to?
well, the one that we may not actually like have that much commentary for. It might actually be a Star Trek commentary podcast because that's a phenomenal episode.
Yeah.
That should actually be,
That should
Academy
be
Award winning.
nominated, sure. I don't know if they've ever won anything, did they?
I don't think. Well, they might have won Golden Globes, obviously, because they do TV for Golden Globes. They might. They actually probably did.
I'd imagine
actually.
they had to won something, like special effects and stuff like that, for sure. If not, some kind of actor. Patrick Stewart. I would imagine at the time, they would have won something. Tell us, oh, wise hummingbird. Master.
I mean, I don't know. Well,
You not seen anything? I take that as a no.
yeah, I don't think so. I mean, maybe I'm searching wrong. Kind of drunk, so.
Yeah, just laying on the computer. Any nudes from Star Trek?
I don't know. Star Trek Whoopi Goldberg showed up, so I clicked on it, and then I just see Whoopi.
And that's enough to close out your browser. So.
That's enough for my computer to blow up. I like Whoopi, though, dude. I know you don't like her because she farted in the one. And you always talk about how she farted. Famously farted in that fucking episode of the video.
She did, though.
I have no problems. Like, okay, so here's the thing. So you have an office, right, at work.
I do.
I'm in a weird transition at work, like where our teams are like sitting, and I've got like a cubicle. Like, what's your like? Here's the thing: is I'm used from working from home and being and just not being in an office at all. So this is my first office experience at all. Even if which I will probably have my own office when we move. But like I'm in this weird spot. Like, what's the? I mean, can I fart with people hearing me?
I mean, if you think it's going to be, I don't know if the sound is as bad as the smell, dude. Do you know if it's going to be trailer?
Dude, mine are gonna smell, dude.
Is it going to
With what I
hit
eat,
them?
it's gonna smell. They always smell.
Yeah. I mean, are they going to take two erasers and put it in their nostrils and be like,
Probably.
Jesus,
and it's
who
just like I'm
died?
close. Like I mean, I'm in a cubicle. I mean, I'm close to other people. It's new to me. I've never had an office nor a cubicle. I mean, I've always worked from home or something else, and it's just I don't know. Like, I eventually probably will work a lot more from home than I do. I work from home a little bit now. I mean, it's kind of a mishmash, whatever. But hey, what do I do? Because the most uncomfortable thing is, hey, you got to fart. Hey, can't fart. Like when you're with a girl, your first couple months, 6 months, who knows how long, you wait. I don't wait very long.
2 days.
2 days, yeah. A week maybe for me. So, and then you start farting, but man, what do you do? I mean, I'm ready to the point now, I'm ready to just start letting it rip, dude. I don't care.
Here's the thing that I suggest, and you don't have to follow this, but this is what I'm going to suggest to you. You print out a picture of a dead possum, all right, on a piece of paper, an 8x11, no bigger than
Regular
that,
paper. Okay.
You go ahead and you throw it on the floor, right where everyone walks. You fart then and there and go roadkill, and you walk away. And when people go to hit that corner, they think there's a dead possum there, and it smells like shit.
It's a piece of paper on the ground. It's a piece of paper on the ground. Perfect. I'm in. Well, what I do is I probably won't fart, but I'm just gonna randomly put a picture of a dead possum and put it somewhere in the office.
just yell roadkill.
People will be like, "What?" I'm already just like, I'm always okay. So I'm gonna have to take a dump probably once, and we have great, we have great bathrooms, so I'm not worried about that. But they see me go to the bathroom all the time.
You think they're watching you?
I just think like I'm just so uncomfortable and new to this office world that I feel like people are like, oh, here he goes, going to the fucking bathroom.
I think best thing, and this is something else you don't have to listen to, but you glue googly eyes to the back of your head.
Oh, God.
Perfect. You don't know where you're coming.
I can get them from my air fryer anyway. So.
Exactly. Just take them off there, glue them to the back of your head, and people are just like, "Who's that new guy in the office? He's always going to the bathroom a lot."
And he was walking backwards. I don't know.
It's weird.
He's got hair all over his face.
He's got a pretty good, nice beard.
He looks like JoJo the Wolf Boy.
Yeah, I mean, you maybe shave the back of your head a little bit and just put like a fake nose or something.
God, perfect. No, I just wear one of those glasses, like those glasses.
Yeah, backwards. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Perfect. You put googly eyes back there. Mm-hmm. No one knows where you're coming from.
I'm always, I just so uncomfortable in the office settings. I mean, I don't know. I mean, and you live it. I mean, you have your own office, and I will soon, but it's like, it's just really weird. It's like.
Yeah, I think, you need to work on distractions. Like a sleight of hand kind of thing.
Magic? Like, you mean magic?
I mean magic.
It was fucking Chris Angel mind freak there.
Yeah, and I mean not throwing like a green and a blue down. Like I'm talking about magic.
Oh, you're talking about magic. No, I'm talking about straight blue. If we're talking magic, I'm talking straight blue.
Right, sure.
I feel like
we could maybe get some snap pops.
I feel like we could play that this weekend. Just to let you know.
What? Get snap pops?
No, magic.
Oh, okay. Sure. Here's what you do. You buy like 2 to 3 boxes of Snap Pops, right?
Yeah.
Are you with me? Follow me?
Gotcha.
You take them out and you unravel them, and all the shit that's in them, you put them in a piece of toilet paper. All the boxes, you just unravel and put all the gunpowder, the snapping shit into the toilet paper.
Right.
Roll into a ball, and then you throw it in the corner when you're going to go take a shit. And people are just like, what the fuck was that? And they think it's a gunshot and shit. They're down on the ground. They don't know what happened.
And I'm in the toilet.
Boom. You're in the toilet.
Gotcha. I don't know.
Panic.
It's just unfortunate that people have to work in offices. You don't get anything done. I have to waste so much time getting there. It's just a nightmare. Yeah. I could just roll out of bed like I used to and fucking...
It does.
If I'm not traveling, I'm
people bothering you. Like at least at my work, I have people bothering me constantly.
And the biggest thing for them is like that's the best part of it is because you have the human interaction where you get stuff done because they can just come and talk to you. It's like no, actually, it's actually worse.
Yeah,
get anything done.
I could get way more stuff.
It's like some of my coworkers are talking about their fucking kids' baseball games. They could give a living shit about. Yeah, and they're talking about stuff that hey. I like you as a person. You're a great person. All the people I talk to, but I don't care. I don't. There's a reason why I don't tell you about my life. It's because I know you don't care, and I don't want to tell you because I don't want to waste my time.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm not being nice to you.
Yeah. Or I don't want to involve you into things that I like, and then see your reaction.
To see your face.
Why would you like Star Trek? That's fucking stupid. And
or they tell him about how to hype, and you don't get a text back from him.
Yeah. Or you're like, I watched an Eric Roberts movie, and they're like, who?
Jay, shoo.
Hot.
That'd get me in trouble, dude. Because I talked about I told somebody I was like, one of my coworkers that I talked to, work closely with. I was like, I watched John Wick 2 last night, and he goes, John Wick, and I was like,
what?
You never heard of that? And I said, yeah. He goes, John Wick. He goes, I've heard of Jack Reacher, and I almost bit my tongue saying, you mean Tom Cruise in the stupidest fucking movie I've ever seen in my life versus John Wick? You've never heard of John Wick? I didn't say anything.
John Reacher, about a guy who was
Is it John Reacher or Jack Reacher? I thought it was Jack.
Jack Reacher, that's in a book that...
I don't even know. I saw it. I was probably fucking drunk off my ass.
In the books, the books that it's based off of, that they put Tom Cruise in, Jack Reacher is 6'4".
And Tom Cruise is 5'2".
Yeah, exactly. Like they put Mighty Mouse instead of fucking Andre the Giant in the movie.
So,
and blonde and shit. Like it doesn't.
They should have made it Dolph Lundgren. Perfect.
Yeah,
Dolph Lundgren. Yeah. Well, on the other thing is,
I'm in.
what would your reaction be? Would be if you said, "Yeah, I saw John Wick 2 last night," because you're like, trying to relate, trying to have something to talk about because you're talking. So it's like, "Yeah, I watched John Wick 2," and they looked at you and like, "John Wick."
Right. I would probably look at him and politely be like, "Oh, you never seen it? That's crazy," and just walk away. Because that's the end of a conversation. Because there's nothing. You can't tell them to go watch it.
That's the end of a friendship. It's the end of a life.
Yeah, you broke a bond that we could have had, but you walked away on me already way earlier before I even started this conversation. If you didn't go home from my just smugness and watch John Wick, then you didn't take any initiative, and we shouldn't be friends. You don't have any desire to learn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan. I mean, there's not much I can say past, hey, it's John Wick. Go watch it.
Hey, get out of my face. It's John Wick.
John Wick.
and then you begin to take your shirt off and you have the exact John Wick tattoos.
Oh God, those tattoos are great, dude.
Yeah, it's like a wolf, which I love.
I'm the wolf.
I'm the one you want. Yeah, that's amazing, dude. Oh, great. It's like Cape Fear tattoos.
Oh God, De Niro.
Now you should ask that kid if he's ever seen Cape Fear. That'll really start a motor.
God. Then I say, have you ever seen Best of the Best? Oh, Eric Roberts gets involved. If you haven't seen Best of the Best, dude, you're dead. You're literally dead to me.
Or, hey, do you know who Keith David is?
Oh, yeah, that just causes a furious anger. Yeah. It's like a butterfly effect happens right there, dude. Ashton Kutcher comes out, it's like something happened here.
You staple that tie to
Look at this fucking alien on the screen right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing it and I'm loving it.
It's absolutely out of
everything
control.
I see. It just beats Alf amazingly.
This beats Alf.
Name of this podcast.
God, remember you always wanted to eat a cat or something like that? Wasn't that Alf's big
it's
thing?
from Melmac, dude.
God.
Yeah, I had the first #1 Alf comic that they ever made.
I had that puppet that they gave out at Burger King.
Oh yeah, I had several. We had several. They had one that was Alf as a baseball team. Shit.
It came with a fucking. Listen to this. So this dates me, even though this is kind of weird that it came with this, but it came with a record.
I don't remember
like
that.
A little so it was like a cutouts, but you could play it on a record, right? You could play it on a record player and actually play it and listen to the Mac. So I had the Born to Rock one. My sister had like the beach Alf one, but you came with a fucking record, dude. So
awesome.
This has to have been 1991. So 1991, it's tapes, right? It's cassettes.
Yeah.
It's not even 8 tracks. So they
anymore.
came with a record. It's really weird.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but that's interesting because I do remember those dolls, and I remember them being different. Or puppets or whatever they were.
Yeah.
Were they puppets?
Yeah, they were a puppet. You could.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. You could put your hand up.
You mean
on
it's a
that.
stingray for Jeremy, right? For Jeremy
Yeah.
Wade. God, Jeremy Wade hasn't been in the last 2 podcasts. Hey, next podcast, Jeremy-centric Wade.
It's
Jeremy
season
Wade.
finale, so we will have to discuss.
Is it over yet? It's just 10 episodes. Is that? It
Yes,
hasn't been that many.
This is the last one this Sunday. So
the Sunday, wow.
as we record this,
I think they'll probably have like this little interview at the end, like where he'll talk how it's been a great
exit
run.
review, be like, hey,
Not an exit, but like they'll probably have him like on the river, like how he sat down with the last one where he didn't catch the goonch.
Yeah.
I bet you all cry. I'll cry.
Yeah, I'll think about it. It'll probably cross my eyes.
I'll cry because he'll be like, "It's been a great run, and I love fish, and I want to fuck them. I'm Jeremy Wade. Bye." Yeah, and I'll just cry.
The fishing rod butt plug I've had in every season.
He goes,
Pulls it out.
yeah, he goes, "This is how big the butt plug is that I use every day." Oh God, don't disparage him like that.
Doodles. I'm out.
I feel like he walks away to the sunset, like they like dress a person up in a fish costume, and he walks away in the sunset.
That's great. He grabs her.
He's
ass.
like the only thing I could really love. No, he just jumps in the water. He puts his like hands out, and he's got like a webs, and he shows his gills, and goes, "I'm going to where I could only be accepted." He just jumps in the fucking water.
What if they showed him like swimming down to like a lower like a water bed, and he's just coming like on some fish eggs?
I'm reproducing finally. I don't have any children, but I will now.
That's been Holodeck Hype.
Well, another episode in the bag. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/holodeckhype. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at holodeckhype. Email us at holodeckhype@gmail.com. Follow our podcast on Podbean at holodeckhype.com.